Today I will read some of the good points which I learned from the book The Beginning of Guidance by Ghazali. Ghazali said, if your aim in seeking knowledge is to compete, show off, outdo your peers, gaining attention, then you are on your way to rendering your religion null and void, destroying yourself, and selling your eternal life for this present one. But if in seeking knowledge your attention is to gain guidance and not simply the transmission of information, then glad tidings be to you. A man who has fallen completely under Satan's way, this man uses his knowledge only to increase his wealth, boost of his rank, and take pride in his large following. There is no ultimate bliss or happiness except through God consciousness, and guidance does not come but to those who are conscious of Allah. Imam Ghazali wrote, O Allah, grant me light in my heart and light in my grave, light in my hearing and light in my seeing, light in my hair and light is my skin, light in my flesh, light in my blood and light in my bones, light before me, light behind me, light to my right side, light to my left side, light above me, light below me. O Allah, increase me in light and give me light and make me light. There is no ability nor strength except through Allah, the High and Mighty. Imam Ghazali wrote that Satan has injected into your heart the hidden endless love of prestige and wealth. Imam Ghazali wrote, remember that you will be put in the grave all alone with nothing but deeds, and you will be rewarded only for your endeavors. O Lord, forgive me and have mercy on me. Provide for me and guide me. Heal me. Grant me well-being and pardon me. Imam Ghazali wrote, every prayer in which the heart is not present is more likely to receive punishment than reward. Imam Ghazali wrote, make a great effort on this day to donate in charity whatever amount you are able to, however small, as to combine with praying, charity, fasting, reciting Quran, remembering Allah, and engaging in a spiritual retreat. You must protect the eye from looking at things that are disliked, the tongue from uttering what does not concern you, and the ear from listening to what Allah, the Magnificent, has forbidden. Refrain your tongue from backbiting, for backbiting is a sin more severe for a Muslim than 30 acts of adultery. The meaning of backbiting is that you make mention of someone in a way that he would dislike if he were to hear it. Allah Messenger said, love of the world is the cause of every sin. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Imam Ghazali wrote that do not speak about how proud you are of your children, your poetry, your mode of expression, your literary work, or other matters personal to you.